Muturi ni kutetea wafanyabiashara wadogo. Maombi yetu akiingia katika akalie hii kiti kubwa, tumelia kwa muda mrefu sana pale Nyamakema. Tungeomba ukipata hii kiti ujaribu kugeuza policies zenye ziko hapo. Tumefinyiliwa na mambo mingi, but tunaomba uingie utushikilie hapo pengine. Mungu akubariki. JB Muturi.
We should show love to one another. And the best way to exemplify this is by sharing together. I firmly believe that what we lack in this country, first and foremost, is love. We need to love one another. Tukipendana tofauti zetu, hakuna mwenye atasijua. When we stand it up, we build a strong family, we build strong counties, we build a strong country. And therefore, today, I give love to the Kenyan people. Why the ladies? Because I firmly believe that women are actually the stability of the nation. A short story told a few years ago was, and you may find it in one of the famous books written by Professor Murioki, is that actually many communities, the young men used to escort women to go and trade among themselves. And the young men would stand far away as the women engaged in business. If you read that book, you will then realize that actually sisi wanaume tulikuja kujiingiza kwa mambo ambayo hatuyafahamu vizuri. When you allow women the freedom to mix together, exchange ideas, you build a very, very strong nation and strong foundation. We in the Democratic Party of Kenya are not pretenders to this. It's no wonder that we are guided by the founding philosophy of umoja na haki. Umoja na haki is our guiding philosophy in the party. Because there's need for unity. But when we get that unity, we need also to ensure that we are fair to each other, we are fair to our neighbors, we are fair if you're in government, in the policies that you adopt, be they in the area of taxation. The taxation you propose must be fair to all. It must not be one that oppresses the small person. And more so particularly in this age and era, when we know for a fact that many economies, world economies, are sustained by the MSMEs. And therefore it means we must at all times strive to ensure that we come up with an environment that ensures growth of that sector, the medium, small, and macro enterprises. It is okay to have big factories, big industries, but the one that tells you that this is where the shoe pinches most, it is at the MSMEs level. And therefore, that is the focus of the Democratic Party. Indeed, we know as a fact that the country in the last 15 or so years has undergone tremendous growth in the physical infrastructure capacity of the country. Now, what we require is growth in the human capacity. And therefore, we must focus on issues that address the pocket ya kila mmoja wetu. Hizo mabarabara kubwa nini, mali nyingi, mahospitali ni nzuri, lakini kwa sasa lazima tuhakikishe tunamulika ile ambayo kile kitaingia kwa mfuko ya kila mwananchi wa nchi yetu. This we cannot do if we don't address a major challenge in this country. The major problem, the greatest challenge in this country is leaders not being accountable. We have run away corruption in this country. And here, I want to be candid and clear. We've seen women leaders. How many of them have you had being taken to court for corruption? And therefore, when we focus on women leadership, we are actually addressing one of the key challenges in this country. we must empower our women. That is the long and short. And muhimu sana, nyinyi as women, ladies, tafadhalini, ningewaomba mkuwe katika mstari wa mbele kwa kuania nyadhifa mbalimbali za uongozi katika nchi yetu. And we in the Democratic Party will be your best partners. We know for a fact that if challenges have been found to do with the realization of the 30%, the 2/3 gender rule, but I've always said, please, leteni kina mama wengi, young ladies, katika mabunge zetu. That challenge itakuwa siku moja tu, sinikura tu, na nyinyi ndio 52%. La sivyo kama watabadilisha kule bungeni, kwa sababu mmeniona nikiwa pale najaribu kuhesabu kosa. Unajaribu, unaahirisha, unasema jameni endeni muende mzungumze. The few women leaders who are there wanajaribu, wanawazungumzia, lakini ikifika pale wanapiga kona, wanapiga chenga, wanatoroka. If we can't achieve it there in Parliament, let us achieve it through a constitutional amendment to Articles 97 and 98. Because that is the route to go. So that your voices, your great ideas are on the table. We want women's voices on the table. Sio atikule chini, Najua if you are not on the table discussing, you are part of the menu. Wewe unakuwa mtu ya kukuliwa huko. So we want your voices being heard on the table where major decisions are being made. The one thing I can give you as my promise is, as soon as we are through with the current shenanigans, na nimesema mimi sitaki kuuzishwa na hii mambo. Kila siku unasikia viongozi wanatupiana maneno makali. That is creating recipe for chaos. And when chaos breaks in this country, it is the women and the children who suffer most. That's why you will not hear me hurling insults at fellow leaders. Because you have your supporters, the others have their supporters. The moment the two of you as leaders or three of you as leaders begin hurling insults, you are inciting these people. Yet, tumeona kama viongozi, hayo yote, watu wanatupiana maneno hayo yote, mwishowe, kitu inaitwa nini? Handshake. Sinafanyika? Wale walikuwa napigana kule chini hawasalimiani. Si ni kweli? Sasa itakuwaje sasa hiyo kama tutakuwa na nchi aina gani? Tunataka tufanye, wewe uza sera zako, ukimaliza watu wananchi watapiga kura, ndo kila wakati tuko katika msimu huu wa siasa. Isikue hata wegezaji wanakaa kando kidogo. They withhold decisions to invest in our country because they don't know what is likely to be the situation after the elections. Because we've been shown to have occasional disturbances, like the ones I'm sure many of you would recall of 2007, 2008, brought about by just selfish desires of viongozi. Jameni, as women leaders, nataka kuambia, let us not focus on the names that we have always seen or heard about. There's a story in the Bible of David and Goliath. Si mnaifahamu hiyo? Sasa tunataka wale Goliath ambao mmesoma kila siku kwa magazeti, muambie David amekuja. Kwa sababu tumezoea sasa, kwa tumezoea majina hizo zote kila wakati. Sasa tafadhalini ondoka, because nchi hii, it is not short of ideas, it's not short of intelligent people, but it is how we use our ideas. And then leadership. Yale ambayo nimesema, we need to be at all times accountable for our deeds. Ukipata nafasi ya kutumikia wananchi, tafadhali watumikie kwa roho safi. Na sisi kama ni wale ambao tunaenda kutafuta huduma katika serikali, tafadhali ukifika pale, as we say in the Democratic Party, you demand justice. Ni kweli. Ukiingia kwa ofisi, ukiingia zahanati, ukiingia kwa shule, demand justice. And I'm very passionate particularly on the issues of education, particularly public school system, because I am a product of public schooling. We need at all times to know how many classrooms do we need, quality classrooms in every corner of this country. Then we need another assessment. How many pupils and students do we expect every year in the country? So that from that number, we also know how many number of teachers qualified, because we have very many trained, qualified teachers who are unemployed. Government must budget for that, so that every child from every corner of this republic has access to quality public education that is paid for by the government. And the government has no money of its own. That money comes from you and me. So it is fair to demand that that happens everywhere, because that is the justice we need to give to the children of this country. Quality education. Similarly, kama vile kunaendelea sasa, although we need to reform our National Hospital Insurance Fund. As it still has a lot of opaqueness in its way it operates. Na tungetaka standardization of medical fees and charges. And this is not, it is not rocket science. Inawezekana jameni. Kwa sababu, if we standardize medical fees and medical charges in treatment in all our public offices, public hospitals and healthcare delivery systems, facilities, it will just mean that you have that fewer people, doctors and other medics, going into private practice. Wote watakuwa pale. Natu, as a country, we can afford it. I have seen it. There's a lot of waste that happens in the country. And therefore, these two key issues, because once you address education and address health, the health of the people, let the rest happen. Our young people are intelligent and hardworking. The sky is just by the lower limit. They are able to scale all the heights. So from Sahali Muslim Club this morning, I give you my assurance that it is all possible, it is all doable. So that I don't keep you for long, kwa sababu nilichelewa kidogo, mlikuwa mmeona nimekuwa juzi nilikuwa na operation kidogo, so every Monday and Wednesdays and Friday waliniweka kidogo. Lakini lakini simeona mkono inaanza kuinuka kidogo. Hivi karibuni nitasakata rumba zaidi kushinda vile nimesakata leo. And asante sana. Nataka kuwashukuru kwa kupata fursa hii ya kuwa pamoja nasi, kupata kuamkiana asubuhi ya leo, siku ya mapenzi duniani, na wish you the very best. Today's Valentine.
The Garden of Joy is a green project. We are telling you to put a roof whose water you can drink, put a storage tank for harvesting water, and use biodigester to recycle water. And what a privilege, what a joy, you know, it is to be right here at the Garden of Joy. Queen.
Yes. Another thing I would wish to add, Muteti, is about accessibility when you enter to the project. The accessibility is very awesome. As you can see, we have a 9-meter wide road. Mnaeza pitana mangari mawili. There is no jam with this project. You can see we have accessibility, and along every road there is a lot of plants which are planted there, and I want to assure you that hair here is purified. We have clean hair here because of what we've done as Optiven. We've done lots of trees. We've done 3,000 trees here, so your life will never be. Imagine while you are in your balcony, kanjeve tu kanakuja tu kana kupiga tu kale kanjeve kazuri. Just imagine, because of the trees. And we say that come and be with us, join this family, and because we are a Christian-based family, this project has a meditation park whereby you can go and pray, whereby you can go and meet your God through prayers, somewhere where you can go rest. There is a area where you can do volleyball. Wanaume mnaweza choma nyama. Yani it's a place where you can't get in Machakos County. Come and join us and make sure you get something and your life will change. Muteti.
Hey, Kolera. Hey, wow. Hey, thank you so much. And I can see people, they want to commit to this project. Please give them your number.
If you want to commit yourself today, in fact today we have an offer which is ending at saa sita usiku. Yes, make sure you call me. I'll give you this information. 0722 90 1789. Call this number 0722 90 1789. That's my personal number. I'll make sure I take you through even the process of getting this land, because you have to come and see first. We don't sell something which you've never seen. You come first, see, and we provide transport from our Ruai office. In fact, we have an office in Ruai where there is a site manager who can bring you here. Our cars are there which are very good, and we observe the MOH regulations because of what is happening worldwide, and we'll bring you and make sure you see your plot. We have beacons in place. We have every plot as a title deed, and immediately you say plot X is what I want, we make sure we give you the title deed. Go and do your search. You can go and do your search and then come back and make sure you invest with us. Today, if you invest with us, just say interested, and I'll get your name or your email address, and then I'll take you the process of investing with Optiven. Thank you, Muteti.
So, Kalera, what you are saying is that once they call that number, you personally will bring them here, ama utatuma mtu?
Hapana Muteti. Mkinipigia hiyo namba kutoka saa hii, I'll make sure I'll be in your that car, and I'll make sure I come with you this start the journey of investment with you. I'll come with you with our driver, and then we'll make sure tumekusaidia kutafuta plot yenye unataka. Maybe you want a corner plot, maybe you want a residential plot, maybe you want a commercial plot. Tuko nazo zote. In fact, barabara, this is a government road, and I'm very sure if you get a commercial plot here, it will be huge. It will have, you can do your shop, you can do your kiosk if you wish, but we don't encourage kiosks here because this place is controlled. Make sure you do a good shop and it will give you return.